Video.
All right, Bob, behave tonight, okay? All thumbs up.
Good
today.
evening.
Oh,
Welcome to the Village of Bolingbrook meeting, August 11th, 2020. I would like to invite Mayor Roger C. Clare and Pat Clare up for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Thank you. Thought you were done with me, didn't you? First, I'd like to explain what we're doing in this particular pledge. We're up here, but we're not leading the pledge. At the last board meeting, my granddaughter and my daughter, Lindsay, and my husband, Trevor, and of course, Samantha Joy, the granddaughter, were here. They drove in from California for my last board meeting. And Samantha was all geared up to lead the pledge that night. But we were on the stage. There were a lot of people around. It was kind of a very important evening with its floodlights on. And the 5-year-old just kind of clammed up and just kind of froze. And we held her during it, but she didn't give the pledge. So she felt very bad about that. So on the way home, driving back to California, she practiced it in the car, and she sent me this video, which I shared with the trustees. And they thought it would be good to have her lead the pledge tonight with her video. So Samantha Joy, take it away.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. I have a roll call, please.
Yes. Mayor Basta.
Here.
Trustee Zarate.
Here.
Trustee Lawler.
here.
Trustee Watts.
Here.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Here.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Here.
Thank you. I'd like to get approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of July 28th
So
and
moved.
and the special meeting of July 30th.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any discussions? No, right? Motion carries. Thank you. Approval of the agenda, Mr. Odelson? Are there any changes or deletions?
Madam Mayor, no changes, no additions, no deletions.
May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Jaskowitz, second trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have no appointments this evening. Reports of the officers, and I will start that. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone. The trustees, board, the staff, and the community have been extremely supportive in the past 7 days that I have served as interim mayor. It's been a very busy week, but extremely productive. We've had lots of meetings, one of which that I'd like to note is we have met with members of the police union as well as their attorneys, looking to try to get a contract made. Also in our positive news, we have, during the month of May, we were shut down. Thing was closed. And with that, we only had a 5.4% reduction in our sales tax, which is amazing. We expected a much higher reduction, but we're very proud of what we have achieved. Thank you. Last but not least, there was a question with regards to bill listings brought up by trustee Jaskowitz. We did have conversations on it. Hotel motel tax is what we receive, and we sometimes offset some of the non-for-profits in town with that. They serve the community, and they have not had the opportunity to host some of their major fundraisers. That just goes to show that we are working together in transparency, and moving forward, we will try to solicit more input on that. So thank you. With that, we have a resolution this evening. Resolution 20R-024. Commendation and appreciation to the Honorable Roger C. Clare. You want to step up? Thank you so much. This is for your service as mayor of the Village of Bolingbrook for the past 34 years, and creation of the honorary position of Mayor Emeritus. This resolution commemorates and sets forth the village's appreciation for Mayor Roger C. Clare for his years of dedication and service to the village. The resolution creates the honorary position of Mayor Emeritus, which recognizes and pays tribute to his distinguished career. The ceremony position is unpaid and allows Roger to be a goodwill ambassador to the village. Tonight, I will read the entire resolution in honor of Mayor Clare. Ready? Wow. No. If I have to stand, so do you. Whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare has lived a life of service to the Village of Bolingbrook and its citizens as a fire and police commissioner and trustee prior to becoming mayor of the village from 1986 through July 31st, 2020. And whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare was elected mayor 9 times and is the longest-serving mayor in the history of the Village of Bolingbrook, and whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare tirelessly served as mayor with a passion and a love for the Village of Bolingbrook that contributed to making the Village of Bolingbrook a great community that it is today. And whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare equally advocated for all of the diverse communities within the Village of Bolingbrook, performing his duties with grace and dignity. And whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare, while mayor, served as a goodwill ambassador for the Village of Bolingbrook on a local, national, and international stage. And whereas the Village of Bolingbrook and its citizens have benefited greatly from Honorable Roger C. Clare's significant contributions as a goodwill ambassador to the village, and whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare continues to be a leader in the community, and whereas the Honorable Roger C. Clare was the infrastructure architect for the Village of Bolingbrook, ensuring that future generations of residents will have access to the world-class facilities and services. And whereas Honorable Roger C. Clare was instrumental in supporting and funding many of the youth activities and programs, including scholarships, ensuring that the Village of Bolingbrook is truly and will continue to be a place to grow. Whereas to honor the service of the Honorable Roger C. Clare and all that he has contributed to the Village of Bolingbrook during his tenure as mayor, the position of Mayor Emeritus should be created by the village board. There's still more. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the village board of the Village of Bolingbrook, DuPage, and Will County, Illinois, in exercise of its home rule authority as follows. Section 1, that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, personally and collectively, on behalf of the village administration, all employees of the village, and the residents of the village, does hereby express deep appreciation to the Honorable Roger C. Clare for the many contributions made by him to the village during his tenure as mayor. Section 2, that in recognition of the Honorable Roger C. Clare's service as mayor of the Village of Bolingbrook, the village board does hereby create the position of Mayor Emeritus. Section 3, that the position of Mayor Emeritus shall be an honorary, uncompensated position that shall be held on a voluntary basis by a past mayor of the Village of Bolingbrook. Section 4, that the honor of being the first Mayor Emeritus of the Village of Bolingbrook be bestowed upon the Honorable Roger C. Clare. That the position of Mayor Emeritus shall be ceremonial in nature and will be a vehicle through which the former mayor can act in a capacity of goodwill ambassador and represent the Village of Bolingbrook at ceremonial functions. Not off the hook yet. That the position of Mayor Emeritus shall exist from the date of the appointment until Roger C. Clare's passing or resignation, after which time the position shall expire. Section 7, that this resolution shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage and approval. Yes, but I want to give you this because this is where you were and this is where you are now. He not had one, but he had two. May I have a motion to approve the resolution?
Second?
Trustee Lawler, second by trustee Zarate.
Anything else? No?
Any questions or comments?
I think you covered it.
Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Well, I was the only one to tell you not to retire, so I'll say yes this time.
And Mayor Basta.
Yes. Congratulations.
I do have a few things I'd like to say. First of all, is she like the First Lady Emeritus?
The next board meeting.
It goes, okay.
Keep it going.
I want to thank Pat, my wife of 46 years, for being there for me, going back to when I first was a trustee in 1979, and the elections thereafter. It's a lot of personal time to give it up, a lot of time I'm away from home, and she was there with me on most of those trips early on, not so much the last couple of years because she's been distracted by a young lady named Lindsay Clare, who lives in the suburb of San Diego, our granddaughter Samantha Joy, and the father Trevor Smith. And as I've said before, I'm 74 years old, and my granddaughter's 5 years old, and I made a decision that I wasn't going to not be with her in her life growing up like I was not with my daughter, Lindsay, who doesn't know me by anything other than being mayor. Just 3 years, 4-year-old when I became mayor, and that's really all she ever really knew. So I want to spend more time with Samantha Joy, and I'm not moving there just yet. I'll keep the residency here, but I will be traveling back and forth to see that young lady. I also would be remiss if I didn't mention Jim Bone, that helped us to me all these years, and Reggie Gavich, who was our administrative assistant. Without them, I couldn't have done that. Jimmy's sitting here with us tonight. And I don't think a lot of people realize what a talented, brilliant individual he is. He ran the Bolingbrook Park District as executive director for 14 years, finished law school, moved to Kendall County, was a county board member for one term, quickly elevated to county board chair. Then returned to Bolingbrook, and when we had an opportunity for a village administrator, he took that position, and when our village attorney retired, he moved over to village attorney. And that's the year I became full-time mayor. That was approximately 2001 or 2, I think, I'm not sure. So I've had a lot of help over the years from a lot of people, many of whom are here tonight, and many of whom home watching. I've gotten a lot of great emails, cards, phone calls, and it's so nice to hear from people and nice things that they said you helped me out with. That's very gratifying. I also decided I'd look and see what the word emeritus means. I pretty much knew because I taught at the university and we had professor emeritus, so I was a retired professor. So basically it's retired, but I did enjoy some of the synonyms for emeritus that I found in Google. The first one, the simple one, is ex-mayor, former mayor, retired mayor, past mayor, aged mayor, those is a little worse, past it mayor, long in the tooth, over the hill, not long for this world, and the one I enjoyed the most was past your sell-by date. So of all those, I prefer emeritus. People often ask me why, when I ran for mayor, why I wanted to be mayor and why I didn't seek other offices after being elected. I found out you can do more as a local mayor than you can virtually any other position, in my opinion, including the president and governor. Now, a lot of people kind of, what do you mean by that? The things that are important to people, streets, parks, working with the park district, schools, working with the school district, Water, sewer, refuse pickup, all those things are local issues. And if somebody has an issue with one of those things, the mayor can make it happen or get that corrected. If you call it, you can be friends with the governor, you can be friends with the president. You call them over one of those issues, they're simply going to have staff member call the local mayor because they know there's not much they can do in those offices. So you can help people faster. And most people in elective office, local elective office, they're doing it because they want to help people. Now, there's a few other agendas, but the vast majority want to help people, and you can do more as a local mayor than you can anything else. Yes, 9 elections. I'm very proud of that fact. I couldn't have done it without the support of a lot of people, but during that period, the town doubled in size, and people came here because of what we did. Oh, there's critics out there today that pick this and pick that. But the majority of the people, well, the majority, everybody moved here because they liked what they saw when it came here, because of what we all did over the last 33 years. We had lots of problems in the initial time. We had Woodridge. I don't think people know, when I became mayor, at that time, Woodridge could have come almost to Pinecrest, because that land was mostly unincorporated. In the south end of Bolingbrook, Romeyville could have come almost all the way to Lilycash, because that land was all unincorporated. And Plainfield was trying to get to Weber Road, which was our western boundary. And we made a decision to go for those properties, and for the most part, we were about 95% successful in getting those properties annexed to Bolingbrook, which gave us a 355 interchange, which we supported heavily. It got lots of other projects that we wanted, including the widening of 55 through Bolingbrook. We doubled size, lots of problems. The borders were resolved, the infrastructure, water, sewer, and so forth. And Lake Michigan water is expensive, folks, but we have it. And it was a big selling point because we didn't have good water with shallow wells back in the early 2000s. So the conversion of Lake Michigan water was something that had to be done to make this town grow. We have diversity in housing, diversity in our housing, from home starter homes all the way up to now close to $2 million. We have diversity in our shopping, diversity in our health care, diversity in our schools, public and private, our religious institutions, and of course, our people, which is the strength of Bolingbrook. Again, I've been criticized a lot over the years for things that we've done. We have made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. The biggest problem for a person like me when I hear somebody criticize what we've done, when I look at them and see that they've done absolutely nothing of such significance for our community. It's easy to take shots. It's hard to take them sometimes. We tried our best. I certainly want to wish Mayor Basta well and the trustees as they continue. I will be around if anybody likes some history lessons or how we got to where we are. There was reasons for all of it. Some, in retrospect, some of those reasons maybe could have been changed, but we did the best we could. I did the best I could. I'm proud of what we've accomplished. I'm very much honored by this designation tonight as Mayor Emeritus, and I want to thank you all very much and wish you all very well. Thank you.
You know, you could have just stayed up here and finished this. I wouldn't have minded. Next, we have, sorry about this, appointment, Public Safety Employee Benefits Act, Hearing Officer, James Roche. The village adopted a Public Safety Employee Benefits Act, PSEBA, Ordinance 17-045. When a police or fire employee are injured in the line of duty and have been awarded a duty-related pension, the disabled employee has a right to apply for the village-provided health insurance. The premiums are paid by the village in order to obtain the benefits. A hearing needs to be held to determine whether the applicant qualifies. Odelson, Stirk, Murphy, Frazier, McGrath, LTD represents the village, so an independent attorney needs to be appointed as the hearing officer. The motion appoints James J. Roche as the village hearing officer. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Jaskowitz, second. Trustee Zarate, any comments or questions? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
Trustee Lawler,
Yes.
Trustee Watts,
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Basta.
Yes. Next on the agenda, we have the swearing in of Village of Bolingbrook Building Commissioner, Stephen F. Talumas. Step up. Bring your family. They didn't get all dressed up to sit there. Nobody can see them. This one. Steve was born and raised in the Chicagoland area, living in the city of Chicago until he was 8, then moving to Hillside. He attended St. Domitilla grade school in Hillside and attended Immaculate Conception High School in Elmhurst. Steve comes to the village of Bolingbrook with over 30 years of experience in development, construction, and building codes. He has a bachelor's degree from the University of Illinois at Chicago in economics and finance and is certified in the International Code Council as a master code professional. He also obtained his master electrician's license in the state of Florida while working there for several years in the early 1980s. Steve has lived with his wife Lisa and 2 children, James and Alyssa, in South Downers Grove for the past 4 years. James is active in hockey, and Alyssa enjoys being a preteen. Preteen. You better enjoy it while you can, because it goes too quickly. And you better enjoy it while you can, because it goes too quickly. May I please have a motion to appoint Stephen T. Talumas as the Village Building Commissioner?
So move.
Oh, second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Carpenzano. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
Trustee Lawler,
Yes.
Trustee Watts,
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano,
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Basta.
Yes.
Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Stephen Delumis,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution
that I will uphold the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
as, building commissioner
as building commissioner
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've got your pen already.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and good luck to you. There we go. Next, we have the bill approval. Bill listing A, $436,357.88. Bill listing B, $264,004.56, for a total of $700,362.44. Can I have a motion, please?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Jaskowitz, second. Trustee Carpenzano. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
Trustee Lawler,
Yes.
Trustee Watts,
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Basta.
Yes. Next, we have a motion to ratify and approve a real estate sales contract for Lot 25 in Americana Estates. This motion ratifies the sale of Lot 25 in Americana Estates. This contract is a full price offer of $125,000. Mayor Claire has previously signed the contract. The board is concurring with the sale. The closing date is August the 14th, 2020. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Watts. All those in favor?
Aye.
Roll call?
Yeah, do roll call.
Oh,
I have a question first, just a curiosity question. How many vacant lots are left for us to sell in Americana Estates? Does anybody know?
41, I believe?
21 left to sell?
41. 41, 41.
41. How many have been, what's the total number of lots over there?
117.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Basta.
Yes. Next, we have a resolution, designated financial institution signators. This resolution adjusts and modifies authorized signators on various village bank accounts, deleting Roger C. Clare and adding Mary Alexander Basta as an authorized signatory and representative of the Village of Bolingbrook. It further deletes Leroy Brown and adds trustee Deputy Mayor Michael Lawler as an alternate signator. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Jaskowitz, second. Trustee Carpenzano, any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Basta.
Yes. Next, we have a resolution approving Bolingbrook Clow International Airport apron replacement, and I'm going to ask our co-administrator, Lucas Rickelman, to present this, please.
Thank you. So this resolution is the next phase in the apron rehabilitation program. The resolution concurs with the IDOT award to K5 as the low bidder in the amount of $558.84. The resolution also improves engineering consulting agreement with Knight Engineering, who is our engineer of record that we approved in 18R-001. The cost of the engineering contract is $59,088.27. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, picks up 90% of the cost of this project. 5% is picked up by the state, and 5% is the local match. So the out-of-cost net cost to the village will be $24,280.36. A couple years ago, we had redone the runway. We then moved to doing apron work in front of the fuel island. This just continues a little further south and continues apron rehabilitation.
Apron is not something you wear, it's the
Right. Basically, most of this is kind of like if you're looking at Charlie's and looking out the windows, it's that pavement right in front of there where planes park.
This was reviewed in Public Services Committee and...
Yes, the Public Service Committee did approve.
Thank you.
I had a quick question. So Section P talks about disadvantaged business enterprises participation, which obviously is a good thing, and getting this project underway is an awesome thing and much needed. So we're excited about that. But as it relates to Section P, and I'll direct this to legal, Mr. Alderson, it looks like there is a firm identified, this Material Solutions Laboratory Corp.
Yes.
Do we know, and I'm sure you have insight on this, how this is sort of tracked and monitored to ensure that there is indeed this disadvantaged participation? Is this something the village is responsible for ensuring takes place, or is Department of Transportation some sort of way involved in ensuring that happens?
Yeah, because it's a federally funded program with state participation that comes through the state, so the state has to make sure that the firm meets all the requirements for DBA, for the disadvantaged business enterprise, and that the company named keeps up with the requirements of the state, which goes to the federal regulations as it's quoted in the contract, 49 CFR Part 26. I don't know what all the requirements are. It's in that section, but the state monitors the company to make sure that they stay according to the rules set forth by the federal government.
Okay, great. And in this
Yeah.
case, it looks like it's about 24.6% of the overall work.
That's correct. And they are certified already, and they have to stay certified. And again, that's up to the state
To monitor.
to monitor. If we see anything, we certainly can report it to the state.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for that information.
Yes, sir.
The Illinois Department of Aviation has reviewed this agreement as well.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Watts. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Busta.
Yes. Next on our agenda, we have 4 ordinances this evening. First ordinance, 20-044, is establishing a new Class C9 liquor license. This ordinance creates a new Class C9 liquor license category, which will allow for the sale of beer and wine in conjunction with the sale of potting plants. The hours that liquor will be available will be from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. daily. The annual cost of the license is $3,000, which is in line with other specialized license categories. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Carpenzano, any questions or comments? Hearing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Busta.
Yes. Next item is ordinance 20-045, amending Chapter 13 of the Municipal Code and increasing Class C9 beer and wine from 0 to 1. The Sacred Succulent, located at 639 East Fountain Road, Suite 160. Cody Stice, doing business as Sacred Succulent Plant Store, opened the business in early July at the Promenade. He has requested a beer and wine liquor license that would allow him to serve alcohol to customers on the premises. Packaged food or prepared food brought in from local restaurants will be available. This ordinance increases the number of newly created C9 liquor licenses from 0 to 1 to accommodate the business owner's request. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Carpenzano, any questions or comments? Hearing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Busta.
Yes. Next item is ordinance 20-046, amending Chapter 13 of the Municipal Code, decreasing Class D1 outdoor from 26 to 25 and Class D2 full service from 21 to 20, Famous Dave's. Restaurants in our community have been severely impacted due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Famous Dave's chain of barbecue restaurants has closed a number of locations, including the one at Janes Avenue. This ordinance reduces the number of Class D2 full service from 21 to 20, and the number of Class D1 outdoor dining licenses from 26 to 25 to reflect the business closing. May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved. Second?
Trustee Jaskowitz, second. Trustee Watts, any questions or comments? Seeing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Mayor Busta.
Yes. Next item is ordinance 20-047, amending the Chapter 13 Municipal Code and increasing Class C8 beer and wine from 3 to 4. BC Bolingbrook LLC, doing business as Bonchon, located at 635 East Fountain Road, Suite 150. BC Bolingbrook LLC, doing business as Bonchon Restaurant, is opening on the Promenade. in mid-August. This restaurant will serve Korean and Asian-infused dishes. They have requested a Class C liquor license, beer and wine. The ordinance increases the Class C liquor license from 3 to 4 to accommodate this request. May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Zarate. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
Mayor Basta?
Yes. Next item on the agenda is questions from the audience. Are there any comments from the public this evening? Trustee comments.
All right, I'll go ahead and start out. Tomorrow night, we continue the Wednesday night summer concert series. The band starts at 7:30 and goes until 9 p.m. Serendipity is the band, and you can look up there. Basically, we've got a mix of all genres, but this is rock from 70s and 80s, and they'll be performing tomorrow night. Now, the concerts have been a test for how the live music is going on the Hill, and it's worked out very well. What we are using, and everyone is complying with COVID-19 socially distancing procedures. Civic and Cultural Affairs Commission has been very helpful, and the Park District prior to them in making sure that the attendees follow that. And so that process continues through this weekend, which is Bolingbrook Jubilee. Friday night, Saturday from noon to 11, Sunday from noon to 10. It's 2 bands on Friday night. There are going to be some bands from out of town, so you can check the website. But off of memory, Aura on Friday night, 16 Candles on Saturday night is the closing band, and then Infinity will close out Sunday night. But again, the Hill is marked, and the Civic and Cultural Affairs Commission has done a good job of making sure folks stay where they're supposed to, and Dave Tomsky and the crew have done a good job, and Public Works as well, in making sure that the area is safe. Jubilee will not have a carnival, but there will be a car show and some other activities. I think bingo is happening. Mr. David, correct? I think so. And so some of the other activities are happening there. So you can come out this weekend or see it live streaming on Facebook or Bolingbrook.com by clicking on BCT Live if you want to see the music live. And that's about it of everything that I was going to talk about tonight.
Thank you. Trustee Zarate?
Thank you, Mayor. In lieu of our annual Christmas in July event, Heart Haven Outreach presents the Anytime Golf Tournament. H2O's 17th annual golf event. Schedule your tee time anytime from August 1st to September 1st at the Bolingbrook Golf Club. Barbecue celebration and golf awards will be held on Thursday, September 3rd. If you have any questions, you could register also at hearthavenoutreach.org/golf. Thank you very much. It's a wonderful event, and it helps all of our youth in Bolingbrook. So we really would hope that you would be able to reach out. Whatever you could help will be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Trustee Watts?
Thank you, Mayor. We have Will County's free electronic drop-off program. They want you to know about it. It's every first and third Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. Lines will be cut off at 7. They want you to be aware of that. Limit 2 televisions per vehicle. They do have some COVID-19 updates. Participants must remain in their vehicles at all times. Show your ID by holding it to the staff from the window, and staff will be allowed to remove items from your vehicle without assistance. So again, that's every first and third Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Bolingbrook Park District location, 301 Recreation Drive. DuPage Township, this long-standing, amazing activity, their drive-through, which will be drive-through this time due to COVID, but it's the Tools for School. DuPage Township will be assisting its youth by providing supplies for the upcoming school year. Registration will begin Tuesday, August 4th at 9 a.m. Students must be registered before the August 20th distribution day. There will be no registrations on the day of, so they just want you to know that. The event is for DuPage Township residents only. Any questions, you can call 630-759-1317. The location is 241 Canterbury Lane here in Bolingbrook. I'd like to congratulate the two appointees, our Public Safety Employee Benefits, James Roush, and the Village of Bolingbrook Commissioner, Stephen Tulumis. Congratulations and welcome aboard. I'd also like to congratulate retired Mayor Roger C. Clare on his appointment to Mayor Emeritus. I know firsthand your dedication, Mayor, to this community over the years. You've had strong opinions, of course, and there's no way you could have made everyone happy. But you did it well, and we may not have even seen eye to eye on everything along the way, but there's no doubt that I have a great deal of respect for what you've accomplished as leader of this community and what this town has become. And I appreciate your leadership, and I thank you for your continued service, even in retirement. Thank you very much.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Thank you, Mayor Basta. Ron Ostrike here is in the audience today from the Bolingbrook Park District. Very exciting. The new playground at Remington Lakes Sports Complex is open, 811 West Remington Boulevard. This is, I believe, their third new playground this year and 2 more to come, yes. So go enjoy that park here in Bolingbrook. A notice from the U.S. Census Bureau. Census takers will begin to visit homes that have not yet responded to the 2020 census. I got a lot of questions about this. What's the easiest way to avoid an enumerator knocking at your door? Please go online, fill out your 2020 census. Go to my2020census.gov. If you think your neighbor hasn't yet, please encourage them to do so. If you do happen to get someone at your door, that probably means you have not submitted that, either online, by mail, or by phone. They will have, of course, masks on. They'll have an ID badge from the U.S. Department of Commerce that will have an expiration date, and of course they'll have some other logoed items. So please be on the watch for that. But of course, if you want to keep your doorstep free from an enumerator, fill out the 2020 census and invite your neighbors to do the same. Deputy Mayor Lawler already talked about the Jubilee Entertainment. I think he mentioned on Saturday there is, of course, the car show. All of this physically distanced, and of course masks always encouraged if you can't maintain that 6 feet of social distance between folks outside of your family. The car show Saturday, August 15th from 10 until 3, and the craft show Sunday, August 16th from noon until 6. Of course, all of those behind here at the Performing Arts Center. For details on all of those events, go to bbcca.org. And that's all. Oh, I should mention, welcome Stephen, and a fellow Immaculate Conception grad here. So I'm sure we graduate at the same time. Welcome.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Okay. I'll do the same. Congratulations, Stevens, and welcome to the Village of Bolingbrook. Hopefully you'll be moving here shortly and have a good house for sale. No. But welcome, you and your family. Also, Mayor Clare, congratulations on receiving the Mayor Emeritus Award. As Trustee Sheldon said, we used to see eye to eye, but I think as you grew older, you shrunk a little, and I'm a little taller, so. It's been mentioned about the Jubilee several times. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday. I encourage everybody to take some time to stop by, but please bring your mask, be considerate of others, be respectful of others' space, and enjoy the event. We did not have to have it. It would have been easier to cancel it than to continue on with this event. So we're making the effort to offer you, the residents, an opportunity just to get out of the house. so please do so. Also, the following weekend, August 22nd, is the Taste of the Village of Bolingbrook, and that's at the Promenade. That's being put on by the Bolingbrook Chamber of Commerce, and that is from 12 to 8 p.m., I believe. It's at the Promenade. There'll be a car show there, I believe, as well. There'll be restaurants for you to taste food out in the open, plus all the other restaurants will be open for eating as well. Come on out. Let's get this village business cycle started and moving. And so come out to the taste on August 22nd as well. One other thing I would like us to consider as a group is, because I hear this from a couple of other residents, is consider changing the meeting time. Maybe to 7:30, 7 o'clock, to make it easier for some residents to be able to get here and not have to be up too late, especially if they have school-aged children. So, thank you.
Thank you. I want to have a shout out to our Public Works and our Public Service Department. Yesterday, within no time, we were able to pick up down limbs. We were able to put our plows by the promenade protecting because there was a threat. These guys worked on overtime yesterday trying to make sure that our village was maintained and kept safe. IT department, James Farrell, thank you so much. He pushed out some notifications. We had a few glitches with the number of notifications that were going out. Some of them went out a little late, but you'll be getting more of these notifications with things going on in the village. We encourage everybody to go to the app or the village website or even the village Facebook page for communications. We'll be pushing much more items through to you, the residents, via those avenues. We have no executive session this evening. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
move.
Oh,
Wow.
Second.
Motion Carpanzano, second Trustee Watts. All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.